Little Benslow Hills, headquarters of Benslow Music Trust, is known to music lovers up and down the country as one of the foremost centres for practical music courses. An elegant, comfortable and now much extended Victorian building, Benslow is about 30 miles north of London, an easy drive up the A1 or M1, or a 30-minute journey by rail from King's Cross. It's situated in the charming town of Hitchin, with its attractive streets and market square, with some of the older buildings and the parish church of St Mary's dating back to the 11th century. The town is well served to cater for visiting musicians, with two of the country's leading specialist music shops nearby. Hundreds of musicians flock to Hitchin each year to take part in one of the many courses offered by Benslow. Their ability and experience can range from near beginner to advanced. For over 30 years, musicians have gathered here to improve their performance skills, learn more about repertoire, meet new friends, and above all experience the pleasure of making music with like-minded people. Most courses take place over weekends, though there are some day courses and a wide variety of week-long summer schools. Tutors include some of Britain's most distinguished musicians, and they, like the course members themselves, often return to Benslow time and again, attracted by the unique atmosphere. The Big Band Summer School is one of the most popular. It's directed by Paul Eshelby, BBC Big Band trumpeter, and his colleague, the saxophonist Olaf Vaz. Between them, they take full and sectional rehearsals of both arrangements and original compositions. The late Stefan Grappelli is the inspiration for the String Players Jazz Course. Course members are introduced to improvisation in the hot fiddle style, supported by a hot club rhythm section. Banjo players from all over the country gather at Benslow for an annual banjo course, which covers plectrum technique, ensemble playing, rhythm and jazz band, duo and solo work. London brass trumpeter Anne McAneny directs a very popular brass summer school focusing on ensemble playing. Other specialists from London Brass visit during the week to help with coaching, and the week ends with a concert given by staff and course members.
Music is everywhere. It's the whole place is just 100% 9 till 5 doing something that I really enjoy, playing the saxophone, and music is just in the air here. And I go back to work and my full-time job as an engineer, and I'm completely relaxed by having that sort of focused week on music. It's wonderful.
Benslow is such a brilliant place. We've been just having a mad crack time, and everything about the place just makes you want to come back again, because the food's brilliant and all the tutors are great, and they teach you so many things in the one little class. And I mean, the garden's lovely. Everything about the place just makes you want to come back.
String players who take their chamber music seriously benefit from coaching offered by members of the Alberni Quartet. Here we have a quartet by Beethoven in rehearsal.
There's just an irresistible draw from Benslow for so many reasons, for the music, the excitement of discovering new works and playing with new people, making new friends, and just the whole atmosphere, the country setting, the wonderful food, the excellent tutorage too, and discovering music together.
Many tutors at Benslow are musicians of national distinction and experience in adult music making. Here Stephen Wilkinson puts a choral group through its paces. Now in its 8th year, the harp course offers 5 days of intensive training for students and young professionals. It features workshops, recitals, masterclasses and visits by guest artists. Wind players, even those with limited experience, can enjoy being part of a small ensemble, with guidance on hand from specialist tutors who coach and sit in on rehearsals.
Coming here, it's like being back at school again with the opportunity to practice and get really good tuition for hours on end without any of the, in fact I haven't even looked at the paper this week, so I haven't a clue what's been happening in the world, and it's like, well, it's escapism. It's very, very pleasant.
The biggest selling musical instrument of the 1990s, the electronic keyboard, is also something you can study at Benslow. As well as courses for players with some experience, there's an annual course for elementary players which concentrates on basic skills, reading music and understanding the instrument. Early music is a traditional strength of Benslow. In addition to vocal repertoire, there's a lively instrumental course which explores the influence of dance and the import of music and musicians from Europe. Mealtimes are a chance to get together and compare notes, to catch up with old friends and meet new ones. Benslow's ongoing plan of development has been further enhanced by a £1 million grant from the National Lottery Arts Board. The comfortable accommodation, some rooms offering a piano or keyboard, is to be increased, along with extra practice rooms, a new recital hall and improvements to existing facilities. There's plenty of car parking in the pleasant grounds, and there's integrated self-contained accommodation for a disabled person who uses a wheelchair. Penelope Cave directs the popular harpsichord weekend. Although it concentrates on harpsichord technique, the course is open to pianists and organists too.
Fitting a sound post can drive you fairly mad because, of course, you have...
If you're a string player, you can learn about the care, preservation and adjustment of your instrument from expert Michael Gota.
outside of the instrument so that it's wedged between the back and the front.
As part of its charitable activity, Benslow Music Trust administers an instrument loan scheme which enables talented young musicians who may not be able to afford suitable instruments of their own to borrow one of over 400 instruments in its collection. The majority of these instruments are loaned to the scheme by owners who have no immediate use for them. Others are donated and some are bought by the scheme using sponsorship money. The scheme was the main purchaser at an exhibition at the Royal College of Music promoting modern instruments, which featured work by some 50 members of the British Violin Making Association. After trying and choosing some of these instruments, they are passed on to the young musicians.
Thanks to the Benslow Trust, I've got this beautiful Degani Italian violin, which is now enabling me to obtain the sounds which have been in my head. And with a lesser violin, you can play to its maximum capacity, but yet you don't get the true sounds which you want.
The Benslow loan scheme it's enabled me to have a viola such as this. It's Italian, modern, made in 1979. It's got the most incredible sound and superior to many, many instruments I've played. It's also helped enormously in performances I've recently given.
Benslow is run to allow people to get the most from music. The loan scheme, combined with the wide variety of courses at the centre, is of great value to many.
My impressions on Benslow are that it's a beautiful place. The teachers that they have are wonderful, and it's brilliant.
Really, I would recommend anybody who wants to really get ahead in music, especially instrumentally, to come here for a weekend occasionally.
Last year, there were more than 100 courses covering many different topics. If you want to know more about courses coming up or about the instrument loan scheme, then please contact the Trust. We look forward to welcoming you.